Pandora is set to acquire live events ticketing company Ticketfly for an estimated $450 million. Oh. Ticketfly supplies over 1,200 large venues with ticketing and marketing technology, and both companies agree that the deal will help artists sell out more shows. Type error there.
Sorry.
This is a game changer.
My bad.
This is a game changer for Pandora, and much more importantly, a game changer for music, said Pandora CEO Brian McAndrews. Live music is booming, and we can grow the number of shows being staged and tickets being sold. Attending a live show is powerful, and we want to make it easier for all music fans to enjoy live music. So what do you think about that, Amelia?
I think that's awesome. I'm all for live music. I love going to concerts.
Yeah.
That's like my thing, so.
Concerts are the best.
Yes.
I mean, concerts. I've gone to concerts where I didn't like the concert and still enjoy it. You know what I mean? Because it's about the atmosphere. Yeah. And you know, one thing I do like about concerts is that for the most part, everybody seems to be in a good mood for the most part.
Everyone's like
So that's
chill.
well, they're not chill, but they're in a good mood.
Well, I guess Pandora isn't really like a new company, but it's definitely like a new guard sort of music entity as opposed to big music companies like big labels like Columbia and Apple and like Atlantic that have been around forever. Pandora and like Spotify, they're not brand new, but they're like the new, kind of new guard for music. And it's interesting that people complain about the music industry being in decline, but these guys seem to be doing very well.
Who, Pandora?
Pandora.
Because
Spotify.
they play old music and new music and all kinds of music. You know what I mean? So that's why and plus they play, not only do they play old music, they play different versions of the same old music from different artists singing the same song. You know what I mean? So they have a large variety of what they do. You know, you get Michael Jackson radio, Marvin Gaye radio, Tupac radio, whatever radio. You know what I mean? It's like, honestly, I think that a radio itself needs to borrow from Pandora.
Yeah.
Because Pandora is way more interesting than the radio right now. You know what I mean? I think it's so funny because, you know, like I know we did a review of Empire, and I know it was a scene where Lucius brought stock in some of the radio stations, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of labels did. You know what I mean? So that's why they only play a certain amount of records all the time. And
it's 5 songs.
Yeah, it's ruined the radio.
It has to do with Clear Channel. Clear Channel is a company that owns something like 95% of commercial radio stations, more I think actually.
Yeah, that's like, come on, man. So it's like I've given up on radio.
Yeah, and then it's like with Pandora.
That's why I wanted to ask you.
It.
How did you know these 5 songs? Were you hear them on the radio?
Yeah, well, I hear them on the radio, and then me and my friends, like we love listening to music. So it's like we're always constantly like, oh hey, you should listen to this artist and this artist and this album. So it's like I learned about The Weeknd from my friends, and I honestly love The Weeknd. I feel like they're really awesome. Like they just have such sick beats. It's just like
The Weeknd is only one guy. The Weeknd is only one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you said, well, they have 6 beats.
Well, yeah, I mean he's The Weeknd, but like he's known for like sick beats and stuff like that. And then Drake, I know from my boyfriend because he's playing that same album over and over and over. And then at one point, my dad too, like he'll play that. And then there's this one song.
I wish your boyfriend was here. I would definitely ask him that question about Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. See if he actually is good with that. I've never seen that in real life. I've seen that in movies or TV shows.
I don't know. I guess maybe I'll have to re-talk about it later with him. I mean, maybe before like this video pops up.
I would love to hear a guy say, yeah, go ahead, yeah. I never heard a guy, openly admit, yeah, sure, he can,
Yeah, but he probably thinks that my chances are very, very slim. So he's like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then
Trust me, your chances are better than his.
there's this one song from Drake. It's called Energy.
Uh-huh.
I tried to rap that song one time because it was stuck in my head, and it was the funniest thing ever. Me trying to rap a Drake song, and then it's like I'm in the kitchen, and it's like I'm opening up a refrigerator. He's like, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. My dad's like, what are you doing? It's like I was rapping.
You ain't got no rap skills.
No, I don't.